the fire when you antagonize a situation. You get what I'm saying?
Well, when you respond to a situation, you just add to gray area, right? Like in that live, I said a few things. All of them were misconstrued. So what I will address is some of that. I said, yo, I'm bigger than all the shit y'all doing. And I stand by that, yo.
That's true.
It is a fact. That's why. And that's not a shot at anybody.
I know, but it was taken like the things that I'm doing are much bigger than the things that you're doing. And that's not what I meant. What I meant was I am much bigger than selling my man out for a check. That will never happen. It just won't happen. How that's not, Royce, same thing. I know there's people out there that'll do it, but that just won't never be viewed as honorable or respectful from me, even if we was tight.
Let me ask you a question. Even if...
So I'm bigger than that.
But even in how it was...
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I just wouldn't be able to sleep if I did that. How can I look at Royce? Like Crook running around right now with this bullshit that he's saying Joe wanted more money for his show because he did Love and Hip Hop, or Joe wanted more money than the rest of the group because he was on TV, or because he felt he was bigger. Like there is a narrative being painted. And you see these things and you're like, wait, what are you talking about? Like that's the biggest crock of shit I ever heard. Not because it's wrong. Slow down, see? Not because that's wrong. Time inventory goes a little different. Groups go through it. Hey, I want to negotiate separately from the group. That's not a slight.
We just talked about that when we talked about the Fugees reunion.
Yeah.
We had the same conversation.
They didn't negotiate as the Fugees, I bet. I put all my poker chips to the table. See, that could happen. Technically, it could be right even. But how can I look at my nigga in the face and do some shit like that? I couldn't. That's for everybody to weigh on their own. I couldn't look at Royce knowing I sent my lawyer or I sent my representation, my management, to go demand for a third of the bag and y'all split what? That sounds nuts. You know what the talk out there is? Oh no, that sounds like Joe. He did that. You know why that is? Because I have good people and mature people around me, so every time some shit happens, it's chill, Joe. Don't say a word, Joe. See, happens all the time. So now you're having a Slaughterhouse fight, but you got a Slaughterhouse album coming. All right, Joe took his likeness, but we need Joe's likeness. Royce took his Royce is down with Joe. Damn, you must have thought that we was trapped. Wait, who said any of this, yo? Nobody said any of this. All niggas said was they was hurt, that this is the route you chose to take. That don't say that your album gonna be bad. That don't say that you saying the worst shit in the universe. That's saying that we recognize this differently than fans do. You could keep doing that whole, hey, this is for the fans, this is for closure. Nigga, you have been playing with the fans for the last 4 years with the whole, oh, I'm giving a countdown. They got 5 days to answer my email. Yo, I'm retired. These guys ain't trying to do it. This has been 4 years of this. So this has been, when you watch somebody slowly lead up to whatever their grand act is, whatever the grand finale is of that, say, Joe's crazy. I be feeling so vindicated in hindsight. Like I be feeling like I'm right. Hey, let's say that was for $30 million. You wanted me to do a project and devote my all to somebody that if I wasn't doing it, you'd use those same resources to kill me. No, that's not, I never want to bring food to that table. I appreciate God letting me know who those people are. So yeah, this is a fucking blessing in disguise. Are you shitting me? And I'm shocked that, well, not shocked, but it was important to learn that y'all would.
Yo, it's Big Ant, man. We back, another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in real quick. Now, this is Joe Budden going back to the podcast with Ice, Ish, and Parks and really addressing everything in the context with the guys on the show about what happened with the IG Live and everything else that we saw, where he went off on Joel Ortiz, they went off on each other and everything like that. And I'm going to keep it all the way real, bro. Joe Budden has a way of just speaking in circles, playing with words, saying that I meant it like this, or how you took it, that's not what was said, and I meant it like that. That's what Joe Budden is going to do. We watched the podcast. We've seen Joe Budden speak throughout his career. You play the semantic game, you play the wordplay game, and you play this trick game instead of being a directly communicating nigga and standing on what you mean and what you say, or just taking responsibility for what you mean and you say. This is why we fuck with Joe Budden. This is why I'm a fan of Joe Budden. This is why You could go back and look at the videos where I've congratulated Joe Budden and congratulated the pod with him, Rory and Mal when they was doing their stuff and winning, telling everybody to check it out because he's unfiltered. Can that nigga be a train wreck? You goddamn right. In this case, fam, you told that man that project can suck my dick. That's still his name on it. Whether you told him directly, and to be fair, you didn't directly tell him to suck your dick. That's true. On top of that, when you talked about I'm bigger, as he said in this clip right here.
Wait, let me make myself clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm bigger than whatever y'all doing.
Oh,
No.
according to who?
Me.
All right, that's cool. So am I. I'm bigger than everything y'all doing.
I'm not responding to this because I feel pressured by your fake boosted fucking numbers, nigga.
Fake boosted numbers. Get the fuck out of here, man. You mad, son. You mad. You see niggas is in that inbox.
I'm bigger than everything. I'm bigger than everything. I'm bigger than everything y'all got going. All that right there. You did follow that up with telling him he had fake numbers in the boosted set, the boosted up numbers and shit like that with the videos and the music. Everything's boosted. So when you tell me to my face, you're bigger than what I got going on and my numbers are fake, fam, you telling me directly as it says. Don't try to come back and say, well, I'm bigger than crossing my man out or doing bad business with my man. Then he spoke on the lawyer situation or negotiating with the group. I want to be negotiating differently. Fam, in our culture, business is business. You want to do business correct. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But your lawyer might have went in and said, hey, my guy is bigger than them because he's on Love and Hip Hop. If you sent your lawyer in there to communicate that, of course, it's his job to make sure you get the bigger bag. So they gonna take it as that, whereas, hey, fam, if we boys, we rock, nigga, we can all just negotiate together and come up with an agreement upon each other where, hey, nigga, we can bust this Slaughterhouse shit down 4 ways. But see, Joe Budden is going to talk in circles. He's never going to answer things directly. And I wasn't there for that. I'm just throwing out scenarios, bro. But this is why we watch Joe Budden, dog. It's like a fucking TV show. People who rock with podcasts, Joe Budden most definitely stapled his place in the podcast culture, stapled his place in hip-hop podcasts. But let's be clear, hip-hop culture in itself, he's bigger than just a hip-hop podcast. It just is what it is. Whether you like the nigga or not, we gonna give the credit where it's due over here. It's just Joe Budden, once again, is showing y'all his communication is bad, understanding is bad, and he likes to have things his way. True. I'll be honest, and this is a lesson learned for everybody. When you involved in something with a group, everybody has their fair share. Hey, we 50-50 on it. 2 of the members don't want to. It's Joe Budden, you've been telling everybody you're not rapping no more. You're not rapping no more. Nigga sent you a text, you didn't respond. Hey, he could take that and do what he want to do with it. If you feel a way about it, you got a right to feel a way about it. At the same time, me being a cultured hip-hop nigga, I do believe in don't release a group project without the group. But I'm not finna tell another nigga to hold up his bag and then you not responding to the niggas and being directly on what you want and understanding and you moving a certain way. Then nah, nigga, we gotta move forward with our life and go and get this sack up, nigga. This a business, bro. Why leave the money on the table? And if you really love your niggas, man, let them go get their sack, nigga. You got a right to feel a way about it. Let them go get their sack without no complaints. When you get on live, like Ish was saying, you putting all the details out there. You not really being all the way transparent about everything. Don't come out here saying they making me look like the bad guy. They making me look like this. All of your situations have happened like this. Joe brought up, Rory and Mal came up in discussion too. And I'll probably do a different video on that. And it's just, bro, I rock with the Joe Budden shit. It's entertaining. I'm here for entertainment at this point most of the time. And I give the feedback because this is what the people want, man. So this shit be crazy to me how niggas talk in circles, though, and don't want to just stand on directly what they meant and what they say instead of just say, you know what, I was upset, I said that fly shit. Just try to spin it and make it something else. That shit is crazy. But, hey, we got more shit coming. Make sure y'all go check out the full episode so y'all can get everything in the full just and form your own opinion on it. 1000 Stay on your pivot for shit show.